Hello kids, welcome back to the session 2. In a session 1 we learn about the waste, right? About waste. So how it create, how we can dispose it, right? What the measure we have to take. So if the insects will, how the insects will spread the diseases, right? So we'll see the exercise part here. Okay, there is a question answer here. If you open page number 104, there's a question answer. So they are asking the first question, what is waste? So can you tell me what is waste? Waste which we are not using, right? So it's what? I'll just write in brief. I'll send you the notes, okay? So waste means things which we don't use, okay? Write any 5 things that you throw as waste. What we throw? Vegetable peel, vegetable, fruit peel, paper, right? So bottle and plastic, okay? We throw vegetable peel, fruit peel, and paper, bottles and plastics. What do you do with the waste generated at your house? We throw in dustbin, right? We must, right? So what we will do, we should throw the waste, we throw the waste in dustbin. What would happen if there is stagnant water in front of your house? What will happen? Stagnant means drainage water, right? So what will happen? Insects will spread diseases, right? They will spread. What will happen? They will spread diseases. Sorry. Diseases, right? So they will spread diseases. So what do you dispose? How you dispose your old books? We can reuse it, or we can reuse it and reuse. Otherwise we can give to rag pack, rag packers, right? So they come and pick the old clothes, old books, right? So we can give it to rag packers, or we can reuse it. Collect the address of the department that is responsible for proper disposal of waste in your locality and write it here. Who will collect all the waste from your house in your locality? Municipality workers, right? I'll just write here municipality workers. They will come and collect the waste, and they will dispose the waste in a proper way. Make a list of the uses of waste, right? So from the peels, from the vegetable and fruit peel, what we can do, we can manual it, right? So here manual it and grow plants, and from the papers we can do crafts, right? The bottles we can reuse or any decorative item. We can recycle it, right? Recycles it, right? So if we use it in a proper way, we can use it, right? So see the next question, next exercise. So I'll just write them in a brief, so I'll send you in details all the notes and exercise part. So see the next one, identify and write which statement is right, which statement is wrong. Correct the statement which are wrong. Okay, so here the first one, I throw waste here and there. Can you tell me it's right or wrong? It's wrong, right? So we should not throw the litter, the waste, not anywhere. We always put the waste in a dustbin. So it's a wrong. I will give the dress that does not fit me to others. Yes, it's really good thing, right? If it does not come to us, so we can give to those who are needy, right? So it's a right answer. I collect plastic covers and use it whenever needed, right? So when you go to shop, you'll get a plastic bags, right? You get something, groceries, clothes, right? So excuse me. So you got after using those, you can keep them and you can use it whenever you need. Okay, so it's a correct answer. I collect damaged plastic material and give them to the people who buy old things, right? So rag packers who collect all those old things, so we can give them. So it is also what? Correct answer. So right. I throw hazardous waste into the compost pit. So is it right? So if you see, hazardous waste, so which has paint, insecticides, poisonous, chemical, broken tube. So can we use it? Right, so we can't decompose it. So this is all chemical, so we should we should give it to the municipal worker. They will dispose, they will not compose this. So here, so it's a wrong, so we can't give all the poisonous to the plants, so it's a wrong statement. So see here, write 5 things which you throw as waste at home. Write the types they belongs to. How would you dispose them of? Write them in the table given. Okay, they had given a table here. Okay, so you just see types of waste, type, what you do. The first example they had already given, vegetable peeling. Okay, they throw in waste and they can compost it. Okay, so here see the next one, fruit peeling. This also where we should throw in a wet waste, and even this also we can compost it. Okay, leftover food, so even it's also in wet waste. So otherwise we can it is composed and we can feed the animals too. Plastic, so we should throw this in dry waste, so where we can give into rag packers who can sell it, or the person who buy old things. Expiry medicines, so this also we have to throw in a dry waste, where we have to use carry bag, separate carry bag, and we have to put we have to dispose it, right? We should not use those expiry medicines, right? So here we should dispose that. Paper, it's a dry waste where we can recycle, right? So we can use that papers. So there is some activity they had given, you have to read and do that exercise. I'll just read and explain you how to do this. Which object decay? Take big bottle, fill half of bottle with soil, put leaves, vegetable and fruit peelings, small pieces of paper, plastic, rubber, cotton and small bottles. Okay, put some more soil and sprinkle water on it. Every week observe the bottle and shake things in the bottle. Observe of 3-4 weeks. After 4 weeks, take out the things from the bottle, spread them in old newspaper and observe the things which materials decayed, which materials decayed fast, which materials decayed slowly. Make a list of them, right? So if you have put all those things in a bottle, right, the vegetable and fruit peel will decay faster, right? So they will get decayed, and even the paper, after some time it will get decayed, even the plastic, right? So but the rubber will not decay for the long time. Okay, so you have to observe and write in your activity. What did you learn from this activity? You should tell what you learned, right? So these things, some vegetable and fruit peels, they will decay faster than the other waste. Okay, do it yourself. See the next exercise. Keep the waste collected in your house for 3 days. Now classify them in as decayed and not decaying and observe their sizes. Okay, if you keep the banana peel and the plastic after some time and the paper, and after some time if you observe, the banana peel will get shrink, so it will get decayed. So even the after some time even the plastic will get decayed. So after some time even the paper is also get decayed. So you have to observe those things. So prepare compost using separate decaying waste in a school and in your home. So here see the next exercise activity. Dig a pit of 1/2 meter breadth and 1 meter depth. So breadth here, so breadth it's about 1.5 meter. Okay, so here, so it's a 1.5, here 1 meter. So collect and put leaves and grass and pieces of paper in this pit. Sprinkle some water, then spread the soil. Waste generate daily in your house, in your school, in the pit. Sprinkle some water and spread the some soil. Stir the waste. Compost will be ready in 3 weeks. So, but put it into plants in your school garden. Prepare compost near your house also, right? So yeah, what you have to do, you have to dig. Okay, then in that you put all the waste that that you collect from the school, like paper, whatever the leftover food, and after that you have to take out and you have to mix it. Okay, after some days you get the compost one, then you can stir it and you have to put this to plants, right? So it has all the minerals and it is what fertilized. You will get a fertilized product, this one, so that you can put into the water. So here, encourage your neighbors to dispose of waste in a proper way. Prepare and exhibit posters and regarding the proper disposal of waste, right? So you can do something, right? So you can make a holdings. Don't throw waste. Put waste in dustbin. That is small slogan or the poster you can make, and you can use it, and you can encourage your neighbors to do the same, right? Only you if you are cleaning everything, it's not possible. You have to encourage the neighbors who stay nearby. Okay, so here, do it yourself. There is a small activity. Take an egg and empty it by making a small hole at the top. So now fix the cap of an eye or ear drop bottle. Turn the whole of the egg upside down and fix this cap on the opposite side. Take a cardboard, cut in the shape of wings and color them black, right? So here, fix them on either side of egg's shell. Put 2 black dots on either side of the cap. With a black pen as eyes of penguin. Your penguin is ready. Use it to decorate in your house. So if you see the picture, right, you have to take an egg where you have to open only upside, and you can add a bottle here with a small, you can add for the small tail, and you have to decorate. Okay, so it will be look like this, and you can keep in your showcase and all, right? So see the next exercise here. Rain cap from plastic. Okay, now see the next activity. Cut a plastic sheet which is 2 times the area of your head. Okay, fold the sheet into plates 2 inches each. Okay, you have to fold like this. Okay, where you have to do a paper fan like that. Okay, then join both the end by pleats keeping your cloth stripe and stitch them together. Your rain cap is ready to protect your head from the rain or heat. So you can try, you can take your elders' help. Okay, so stitching and all you can ask your any elders' help here. Okay, similarly decorate old plastic or a tin boxes of use them as pen stands, flower vases, decorate the house. Okay, so we can make many things by using the waste, right? So if you search in Google, you will get a many ideas. By using the waste, you have to do many things. Okay, so here, do you know we can convert the use about 75% to 75 to 80% of the total solid waste generated in our country into manure, right? So whatever we throw, about 80% of that waste we reuse it, we recycle it, right? So in our countries, about 80% of the waste we using it, right? New materials are made by recycling glass, metal, plastic and materials. So they have classified into those after decomposed it. Then they will use it as what? They will recycle it. Packing of some product cost more than the products themselves, right? So here every year innumerable number of sea animals die due to the plastic waste, as I said before, right? So you might have heard in news, right? So there is a plastic when we throw into the sea, right? There is a in that the plastic there is a more poison, there is a more chemical in that. For that it affect on the animals who lives in water. Water animals, if they consume that paper, right, that plastic, they will die. So we should not waste, we should not throw the papers or the plastic near. Okay, so we should keep our surrounding very clean. If cotton cloth takes 1 month to decay, nylon cloth take 500 to 600 years to decay, right? So the nylon, they will not get decayed about 5 to 600 years. So here they had given the list when do these things decay. See the first one, shells of calm, right? They are permanent, they will never decay. Okay, bottle, not known. Okay, depends on the bottle quality, right? How much, if it is solid, then it will be more used till you use. Okay, you can decompose whenever you want. Plastic bottles more than 1000 years. Handkerchief, nylon, so about 5 to 600. Aluminium, tin, 200 to 500 years. Tin, 80 to 100 years. Leather shoes, about 40 to 50 years. Wood, 10 to 15 years, right? So if the water fell into the wood, it will decay little earlier, right? So woolen socks, 1 year, right? So here 1 month cotton cloth, 1 month paper bag, 3 to 4 weeks for the banana leaf, right? So this is about what we learn about the waste is wealth, right? So from what the chapter is telling about, we should waste the things. It's about 70 to 80% of waste we recycle it, right? So even what we have to do, the things which are not used, which is waste, we should throw in a particular dustbin. If we can use them, we should use, right? So we should recycle it, right? So we can use it for the plants, for the decorating things, right? So we can use it in a many ways, right? So the water flow, the insects will what cause diseases. So we try to keep our environment, our surrounding clean, then only we are more healthier, right? So from now, what small things we can do, right? We can throw a we can throw the waste into the dustbin, right? So we can use it, recycle it, and we can decorate our house nicely, right? So we should whatever the waste water, we can use it for the plants. These small things make our life more healthier and even more easier also, right? So it's what waste is wealth. So we should respect, we should keep our things in a proper way, right? So this is all about today's class, kids. I'll send you notes by WhatsApp. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.